Hey there, plushies, I'm your favorite neighborhood Let's Player, SpiderMwa, welcome you back to West of Loathing. As we left off, we explored places, read a very long-winded story, and I'm just gonna go back to Dirt Water because once you do this, somebody reminded me that once you go and read the whole story, you can actually go to the saloon here and talk to the bartender and you can get stuff. Here it is, film, everything I can get for you. Hey, Lloyd. Let's see, shot a bourbon, need any help? Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's Ellsbury, a tragic fellow is. He was a writer and a poet, came out west to sell his stories, and nobody were buying. Too weird, his stories, fantastical like, yes, quite. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in the mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking and completely come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. He seems to calm it down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. I heard you had something interesting back there? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, that was in the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It's what him fired eventually. That senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute and blows dust off a tiny piano, about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano, so long as you don't ask me about the trick. Thanks. So a miniature piano. Okay. No idea what to use it for, but I'm sure we'll find out. Let's see. Need any help with anything? Any luck with the piano player? No, still working on it. We should be able to talk with the this guy now because I explored all those different mines. So yeah, the helmet that we got, yes. Poor old Ellsbury. First I'm gonna check out what the piano is all about. It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. I'll use it later. For now, let's talk to Ellsbury. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other's kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you. It takes him a moment to find his voice.
It does. Long time ago, I don't suppose there was anything else. Where you found that?
You mean this?
Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I?
Well, let's give it to him. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger.
Would you like to hear a story?
Yes. Ellsbury tells you a tale of doll maker who suddenly awakens in a forgotten dreamscape inhabited by miniature machines. Something about the story. You really lost yourself in it. 30 XP. Thanks, Ellsbury. He nods.
If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick.
He goes back to listening to the piano.
You're back.
He looks you over.
Got some medicine for me?
No, sorry.
Well, if you find any, you know where I'll be.
So every time we find a bottle of just bring it to him. And he'll tell you another story, and I think you get more XP out of it. So let's try to fix him. Consume, open the lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. No, Mysticality 5. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. No, it's normal.
Here is SpiderMwa, anything I could get for you.
Hey, Lloyd. I fixed the piano player for you. The piano player.
I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, SpiderMwa. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one.
No worries, Lloyd. Need any help with anything?
Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask in the jailhouse.
Okay, bye for now. Already been there. We got the things we got to do. Also, thanks for the person who's helping me out with this game. Even though I didn't ask for any help, it's nice that somebody actually is helping me out with things to remind me what I should be doing. Let's go back to the Coleridge mine, because I got the rope. So now I can go down into the pits. Let's face it, because it's only a skull. I don't know if I need to do this, but nah. I'll just destroy it. Okay, so a lot stronger than I remember. And also, as you saw, Pete also has a lot more HP because he did level up. Learned new skills and such. Well, not really new skills, but he did level up. I think I got a lot of XP right now. I should check what I could upgrade. Yeah, 101. What can I spend the 1 on? I hate when it's not, you know, even numbers. Now, let's see, how much for the foraging? 100! I can forage high quality goods from cacti. That will be good, that will be good, that will be good. Intimidating the next one. Tough customer, haymaker. I could upgrade that. Disables enemy for 1 run but does 20 damage instead of just 10. Oh boy. Desertions. I'm gonna take the foraging, because I will be doing that a lot. And there might be some events where foraging is a useful thing, because it's like an exotic kind of a cactus or something that we find during our walks around everywhere. And besides, it's gonna be useful for us in the long run, because we get some good stuff. The higher grade stuff. So now I should be able to go down here. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Sure is dark down there. Climb down. Oh, hello. Where's my pickaxe? I mean, now we can go down there. That's the good thing. Bad thing is, I still don't have a pickaxe. So let's go roaming around. Let's go to the old mission. You hear a dry cough behind you. Uh-oh. And turn to see a skeleton dressed in moldering old tuxedo and silk top hat shuffling toward you, gesturing angrily with his walking stick. The funeral lily pinned to his lapel is gilded, and so are all of his teeth, as he was trying to take it with him. Bully him. So you think you're a big deal because you're rich, huh? Think all that money makes you powerful, huh? Well, I'm alive and you're dead. So who's got the power now, skeleton? You flip the brim of the skeleton's top hat, knocking it off his head. He looks extremely affronted. What are you gonna do about that? Is your money gonna pick up your half for you, skeleton? The skeleton shakes his cane angrily and looks around for some bodyguards that are not actually here. He stalks away, grumbling. Well, we got the top hat and 10 XP. Yeah, fight the power, brother. Well, let's see what this new hat is all about. This is a fancy silk top hat that you got from a fancy skeleton. He didn't take very good care of it, though, what with the dying and decomposing over decades and becoming a skeleton and all. 3 moxie, 2 muscle. I don't really use moxie for anything, so I don't really need to wear that. Muscle is my thing. It's a tuna cactus. Aha! Good thing I got the foraging, because this was going to be foraging too, but if I didn't buy the foraging skill, I wouldn't be able to get it. So there, we got a can of tuna. Hidden inside the cactus. How does that work? My food. This is a can of tuna scavenged from a cactus. It's a real curiosity of biology. +5 on all stats for the rest of the day. I think I should go rest for the day and see what kind of postcard I get, and to reset, and also reset all of my. And I should also do that. It's kind of disturbing that it's in the way like that. You know. Oh yeah, I should talk to Pete first. Recognize just wait out here till it's done. Not the religious sort. Don't care for invisible voices speaking from on high and such. Fair enough. Yay, let's tippy-toe and then roll. Roll it. Pew! 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 Get it? You're not a priest, but you shouldn't, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a finger bone, a skull, and a pelt.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What's wrong, sister?
They came back! They just came back and took them! I couldn't stop them!
Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? I think she was already talking pretty slow.
Our holy relics! The saints had just stormed about the catacombs and took them back!
Wow.
I didn't know what to do! I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them! The cardinal will be here any minute! What am I going to do?
To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name?
I'm Sister Mary.
My name's SpiderMwa. Now, what's this about saints?
Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them.
Wait, do they call you Memento? She shows you the rule or she tucked in her sleeve.
No, they don't.
Memento Mary, you know, instead of Memento Mori. I mean, would have been a better joke if her name was Mori, actually. Just put a U after the A. That is a female name, Mori. Then it would have been a better joke. Yeah, do they call you Memento Mori? Okay, sorry. So what happened?
The saints! They're horrible! They just came to life somehow! They came up the catacombs so skeletal and ghastly looking! I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted!
And they took back their relics?
Yes! And if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble!
Uh-oh. How much time is there?
Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not at all urgent, but still!
Alright, I'll get them back for you.
Oh, thank you so much! Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too.
I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out.
Oh dear! The cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose.
Okay. I can always intimidate them to give me the relics. Don't need to kill them all. So I won't be blasphemous, I would be honorable. Good luck down there. Thanks, yeah, sister. So let's go see if we can find all this. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Look inside, it's empty. Here it is. I'll just sneak my way through here. Missing skull. These bones are jingling and rattling in an agitated way. Apparently it's gonna be a fight. I can't get through here. I wanted to read the plaque, but I can't. This pile of skull has been cemented together for some reason. I need a pickaxe. You know what I'm gonna do? Before we do anything at all, anywhere, I'm gonna get myself a pickaxe. And for that, let's go to Silver Plater. Also, the person who is helping me out, Humming Cave, let's go to that. Who's helping me out, they did remind me that the Silver Plater is not a person who actually does like the blacksmith stuff that we do in the other place, like the bullets and needles. This plater actually upgrades your weaponry. It puts a silver plating onto your weapons and it becomes stronger, like your pistols and such. What's shaking, Pete? There's a matter of these parts of work been at for bait. I'm all telling you so I can steer clear, though. Something wrong with it? It just ain't no good. Lost Dutch oven mine. Yeah, I can tell from the name it's not a So why can I not? Am I forgetting about anything? It says you should deal with the Stripy Hat Gang in the Cavern Canyon. Yep. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, hello. Weird purple grass. Huh. These rocks are weirdly organized. I'd say so. And also, weird purple grass. Well, we cannot tell if it's purple because everything's black and white. Or in black and white. Tell me that there's a pickaxe in here. I was asking for a pickaxe, not... That snake isn't going to let you pass without a struggle. A struggle it is. An electrified snake. Only did 4 damage though, so it's not a very strong. But an electrified snake. It's also very agitated because look at that rattle go. Beef it up, baby! And then BAM! Strong one, too. Ow. Yo, what? I'm dead.
Vigatory!
Got a snake spleen and an electric snake skin. Okay. That slab wasn't there before, as far as I remember. The spleen is the seed of the fiery humors, or at least that's what you'd be told. Didn't have much of the sense of humors. So it sets an enemy on fire. Okay. How about the electric snake skin? Put it on your hat to add +7 spell damage. Ah! Yeah, this is one of these new stuff that we have now found. There are some items that you can apply to your armor and such. So if I use this on my head, +7 spell damage. Forever. On that item that you apply it to. It will never go away. It is not a one-time thing. It is for good. So hopefully I can get a snake skin or something that I can put on a hat that I will be using for a long time. Like right now, this captain's hat that I am wearing. Gonna be using that for a long time. So if I can find a skin that I can apply to it that gives it more muscle or such, then I'm gonna apply that to the hand. Might be able to push this over. Try it. Heave. Oh! Maybe I just didn't notice the slab before, even though it was there. Wow, what is that thing? I mean, I could have pushed the... What in the world? I mean, I could have pushed the slab over the hole where the snake was, and I would have avoided the fight, but it's a snake. I'm gonna fight it. The monolith is dark. Looks like there was a huge cave in at some point. A weird device. This looks dangerous. Yeah, that's sparkles, alright. You got a strange stone arrow. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Very alien, ain't it? Something mysterious is going in the world of west of Loathing, and we're gonna have to find out what. So I guess that's why it's weird and purple. Let's go to the Lost Dutch Oven mine. Maybe I can find a pickaxe from there. Ah, hell. No, I ain't going on there. You can't make me. Geez, Pete, it smells pretty bad, but it's just a smell. I ain't talking about the smell, dagnabbit. Can't you hear it? The whispering? I hear it all the way down in my dead burned guts. No, whispering? I work here for a spell. Quit because of other fellas all went funny in the head, always talking about a voice they heard whispering to them. Never heard it myself, until now. You'll stay the hell out there if you know what's good for you. What does it say? Yeah, make it out that clear. Ain't nothing good, I reckon. Huh. A little cluster of gin blossoms. So I got a blossom gin. Hey, there was a ring in here too, a floral ring. Oh, nice. Oh, let's see. Blossom gin. This is a bottle of liquor made from northern gin blossoms. It's pretty bitter, so it helps if you have something sweet to follow it down. Melee damage by 10. Now, what was the ring? You find this ring embedded in a plant. You like plants. Makes foraging random encounters much more likely. Yeah. Not a bad thing. I'll equip it for a while. See if we can get some random encounters with foraging. Wow, those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer. Not without some stench resistance, at least. Like this. The stench here is barely tolerable. At least I made it through. Good thing I didn't sell that flower. These loggers are all unlabeled and unlocked. Look them. Miner's pants and a gas mask. Huh. Could have used this 5 minutes ago. Or 2 seconds ago. So now we have a gas mask. Minus on everything but 15 stench resistance. This thing was hard to see out of even before it sat in the dusty mine for 15 years. What was the other thing? Already forgot. Miner's pants. My first pants. You can't wear these if you're over 18. Feet tall, because they'd be way too small for you. Miner's pants. Got it. Good joke. 10 out of 10. The miners must have eaten down here to avoid the stench upstairs. Well, what's left? Sarsaparilla, Vienna blood sausages again, and jellied escargot. I mean, I don't like escargot that much already, but jellied? Ugh. This is a can of garden variety garden snails, preserved and suspended in gelatinous ooze. Yum! No, more like yuck! They got all kinds of weird stuff in this game. So, Sarsaparilla. You never knew it. You were never sure how to spell this. And you still aren't. It's sarsaparilla. It's not that difficult. Sarsaparilla. We got another spittoon. A crate of mining supplies, you assume. Right open. Dynamite and sulfur match. Yeah, I've got a match. Your face and the face of somebody who owns at least one matchstick. So one hot damage and ignites flammable things. That's what we do in combat. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole in and through at bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Jeez. Fine. Okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years' worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops to the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath. Not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct of self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawled into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. And pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole of the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Spit-soaked pants. Hooray! I got 2 pants from one area. That's quite the achievement already. +2 armor, +2 speed. These pants look and smell like they were used to line at the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. I am a speedy bitch. Or something. At least I can know I got armor and speed. This one's already been picked over. This card is empty. There's no pickaxe. I do wonder if pickaxes actually, spawn in other mines and such. I got a feeling that they might not. I'll have to look into that. I'll look at the information if you can find another pickaxe somewhere, or if there's a random encounter that you can give that gives you a free pickaxe. If not, then I'll have to grind somehow to get to 1000 meat to get the pickaxe. So we can go explore all the places that I've already visited. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.